What if the single best window for planting an entire second vegetable garden this year was happening right now, in late summer, while most gardeners have already mentally checked out for the season? That is exactly the opportunity hiding in plain sight this month. And once you understand which 5 vegetables genuinely thrive when planted right now across most of the United States, you will realize your growing season is far from over. This particular guide is designed to be updated monthly for exactly this reason. Since the honest answer to what you should plant right now changes considerably depending on the calendar and your specific USDA hardiness zone. Right now, in mid to late summer, gardeners across most of the country are entering the perfect window for starting a genuinely productive fall garden. Taking advantage of cooling temperatures ahead, while there is still enough warm, active growing season remaining to bring several excellent crops to a full, satisfying harvest before winter arrives. The 5 vegetables covered here, kale, spinach, carrots, broccoli, and radishes, were specifically chosen because they tolerate the transition from summer heat into cooler, fall weather exceptionally well. And because their specific planting windows align closely with where most of the country sits on the calendar right now. Kale deserves a top spot on this list because it is genuinely one of the most forgiving, productive cool season vegetables a beginner can grow. And it actually improves in flavor once touched by a light frost later in the season. Plant kale seeds directly into your garden bed now, spacing seeds about an inch apart and thinning seedlings to 12 to 18 inches apart once they develop their first true leaves, giving each plant room to develop the full, broad canopy of leaves that makes kale such a productive crop, relative to the space it occupies. Kale wants at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily, though it tolerates a bit more shade than many summer vegetables, and it genuinely thrives in the 55 to 75 degree Fahrenheit range this time of year increasingly provides as summer transitions toward fall. Water kale consistently, checking soil moisture about 2 inches deep and watering whenever that depth feels dry, generally once or twice weekly depending on your regional rainfall, and feed with a balanced fertilizer every 3 to 4 weeks to support the kind of steady, continuous leaf production that lets you harvest outer leaves repeatedly throughout the fall rather than waiting for one single harvest. Spinach earns its place on this list as one of the fastest, most reliable cool season greens available, typically reaching harvestable size within just 4 to 6 weeks of planting, making it an excellent choice for gardeners specifically wondering whether enough season remains to plant something new right now. Sow spinach seeds directly into loose, well-draining soil about ½ an inch deep, spacing seeds 2 inches apart and thinning to 4 to 6 inches once seedlings establish. Spinach prefers slightly cooler conditions than kale, performing best in the 50 to 70 degree Fahrenheit range, and actually experiences reduced germination and a tendency to bolt prematurely to seed if planted during genuinely hot summer conditions, which is precisely why this specific late summer planting window matters so much for this particular crop. Provide 4 to 6 hours of direct sun, watering consistently to keep soil evenly moist, since inconsistent watering is one of the most common reasons spinach turns bitter or bolts early, and skip heavy fertilizing beyond an initial balanced feeding at planting time, since spinach's rapid growth cycle rarely requires the kind of ongoing feeding schedule slower maturing crops need. Carrots make this list because right now represents one of the final genuinely reliable windows across much of the country to direct sow a crop that needs a solid 10 to 12 weeks to reach full size before the ground becomes too cold and hard to harvest comfortably. Sow carrot seeds directly, since carrots specifically resent transplanting and rarely perform well when started elsewhere and moved, planting seeds 1/4 inch deep in loose, stone-free soil and thinning seedlings to 2 to 3 inches apart once they emerge. Since overcrowded carrots frequently develop into small, misshapen roots rather than the long, straight carrots most gardeners hope for. Carrots want 6 to 8 hours of direct sun and perform best in the 60 to 75 degree Fahrenheit range, conditions that fall planting timing across most zones provides quite reliably as the crop matures through the cooling autumn months. Water carrots consistently and deeply, since inconsistent moisture is a leading cause of cracked or oddly shaped roots, and avoid high nitrogen fertilizer specifically, Since excess nitrogen pushes lush green top growth at the direct expense of the root development you are actually trying to encourage. Broccoli belongs on this list specifically as a transplant rather than a direct sown seed at this point in the season. Since starting from an already established seedling, either purchased from a garden center or started indoors several weeks ago, gives this slower maturing crop the head start it needs to reach full size before winter arrives in most regions. Transplant broccoli seedlings with about 18 to 24 inches of spacing between plants, providing the considerable room this crop needs to develop its full, sizable central head. Broccoli wants 6 to 8 hours of direct sun and performs best in the 60 to 70 degree Fahrenheit range, genuinely thriving in the cooling temperatures that define a proper fall garden across most of the country. Water broccoli deeply and consistently, since this particular crop is notably sensitive to drought stress during head formation, and feed with a balanced fertilizer at transplanting, followed by a side dressing of additional fertilizer about 3 weeks later as the plant enters its more demanding head formation phase. Radishes round out this list because they are, without question, the fastest vegetable most home gardeners can grow, frequently ready for harvest in just 3 to 4 weeks, making them a genuinely low-risk, high-reward choice for anyone uncertain whether enough season remains where they live. Sow radish seeds directly, about ½ inch deep and 1 inch apart, thinning to 2 inches apart once seedlings emerge. Since overcrowded radishes, much like overcrowded carrots, tend to develop small, disappointing roots rather than the crisp, full-sized radishes a bit of proper spacing reliably produces. Radishes want 4 to 6 hours of direct sun and thrive in the 50 to 70 degree Fahrenheit range, tolerating the transition into cooler fall, whether without any special accommodation. Water consistently to prevent the roots from developing a hot, overly pungent flavor that inconsistent moisture tends to produce. And skip fertilizing almost entirely beyond whatever amendment you worked into your soil before planting, since radishes grow so quickly that additional feeding rarely has time to make a meaningful difference before harvest. There is genuine scientific reasoning behind why this specific group of vegetables performs so reliably during a late summer to fall planting window. Plant physiology research into cool season crop performance has extensively documented how many leafy greens and root vegetables actually produce measurably sweeter, more concentrated flavor when maturing through cooling temperatures, since several of these plants convert stored starches into sugars as a natural cold tolerance mechanism, directly explaining why gardeners so consistently report that fall-grown kale, carrots, and similar crops taste noticeably better than the same varieties grown during peak summer heat. Horticultural research into bolting, the process by which certain plants prematurely shift into flowering and seed production under stress, has specifically identified high temperatures and long summer daylight hours as primary bolting triggers for crops like spinach and certain lettuce varieties, confirming why the cooling, shortening days characteristic of this particular planting window genuinely reduce bolting risk compared to attempting the same crops during the height of summer. The effect of incorporating these specific vegetables into your regular diet carries genuine, well-documented nutritional value worth understanding as well. Nutritional research on leafy greens like kale and spinach has extensively documented their density of vitamins A, C, and K, along with various antioxidant compounds studied for their role in supporting overall cellular health and reducing oxidative stress within the body. Carrots specifically have been studied for their beta-carotene content, a compound the body converts into vitamin A, important for vision health and immune function, while cruciferous vegetables like broccoli contain sulfur-based compounds that researchers continue studying for various potential health benefits related to the body's natural detoxification processes. Beyond the specific nutritional content of any one vegetable, broader research connecting home food production to dietary habits has found that people who grow their own vegetables consistently report eating more vegetables overall and trying a wider variety of produce than they otherwise would, suggesting the simple act of planting this fall garden may genuinely support healthier eating habits well beyond the nutritional content of these 5 crops alone. Even a well-planned fall vegetable garden runs into predictable challenges. though nearly all of them have simple, beginner-friendly solutions applicable across this entire group of crops. Pest pressure from cabbage worms and aphids commonly affects broccoli, and, to a lesser extent, kale, addressed effectively with row covers installed at planting time to physically exclude egg-laying adult insects, or with a targeted, low-toxicity treatment like insecticidal soap if an infestation does develop. Slow or uneven germination in direct sown crops like carrots and radishes often points to soil that has dried out during the critical first week after sowing. So keep newly planted rows consistently moist through gentle daily watering until seedlings are well established. Bolting in spinach, despite following recommended fall timing, sometimes still occurs during an unexpectedly warm early autumn stretch, in which case simply harvesting what you can promptly and replanting a fresh round, once temperatures genuinely cool, typically salvages the situation without significant lost time. And if an early, unexpected frost threatens a still maturing crop before it reaches full size, a simple frost cloth or even an old bedsheet draped loosely over your bed on threatened nights can extend your effective growing season by several additional weeks, often enough to bring a nearly finished crop the rest of the way to a satisfying harvest. Understanding how your specific USDA hardiness zone affects this exact timing helps you calibrate this guide precisely to your own backyard, rather than following it as a generic, one-size-fits-all calendar. Gardeners in warmer zones 8 through 10 across the southern United States often have a considerably longer fall growing window, sometimes stretching well into November or even December before a hard frost arrives, giving crops like broccoli and carrots genuinely comfortable time to reach full maturity, even when planted a few weeks later than gardeners further north. Gardeners in cooler zones 3 through 5 across the northern tier of the country face a considerably tighter window, meaning right now specifically represents something close to a final planting deadline for slower crops like broccoli, while faster crops like radishes and spinach remain comfortably plantable for several more weeks, even in these cooler regions, given their genuinely rapid maturation timeline. Checking your specific first expected fall frost date, widely available through state agricultural extension office resources, and counting backward using each crop's specific days to maturity listed on its seed packet, gives you a precise, personalized planting deadline for your exact location, rather than relying on general regional assumptions alone. Succession planting rewards gardeners specifically working with the faster crops on this list, since radishes, and, to a lesser extent, spinach mature quickly enough to allow multiple plantings spaced a couple weeks apart throughout this same fall window, extending your total harvest period considerably compared to a single planting date. Sow a new short row of radishes every 10 to 14 days throughout the remaining weeks of your fall planting window, and you will enjoy a steady, staggered harvest rather than one large batch arriving all at once and requiring immediate use. This same staggered approach works reasonably well with spinach, particularly in regions with a longer fall growing window, though gardeners in cooler zones should wait their later spinach plantings toward baby greens harvested young rather than waiting for fully mature plants that may run out of season before reaching their largest size. Companion planting considerations specific to this group of fall crops can meaningfully improve your garden's overall performance during this particular season. Planting radishes among slower germinating carrots is a classic, well-tested combination, since the fast-sprouting radishes mark your carrot rows clearly during that crop's notoriously slow germination period, and harvesting the radishes within a few weeks conveniently thins the row naturally, giving remaining carrots the space they need just as radishes are ready to come out anyway. Kale and broccoli, both members of the same brassica family, benefit from being planted somewhat apart from each other when possible, since clustering multiple brassica crops too closely together can concentrate pest pressure from cabbage worms and similar pests that specifically target this entire plant family. A consideration worth factoring into your bed layout alongside simple spacing requirements. Additional research into extended season and succession, vegetable gardening reinforces why this particular late summer window deserves more attention than many casual gardeners give it. University extension research comparing spring versus fall harvest quality for cool season crops has repeatedly found that fall-grown greens and root vegetables experience notably less pest pressure than the same crops grown in spring. Since many common garden pest populations peak during the height of summer and decline naturally as temperatures cool, giving fall crops a genuine, measurable advantage in terms of reduced pest damage compared to their spring-planted counterparts. Food preservation and harvest planning research has also specifically highlighted this particular crop combination, noting that kale, carrots, and similar cool-season vegetables generally store considerably longer in a refrigerator or root cellar than many summer crops like tomatoes or squash, meaning a well-timed fall garden can genuinely extend your homegrown eating season well past the actual final harvest date, with properly stored carrots, in particular, remaining usable for weeks or even months under the right conditions. If you love learning about seasonal flowering plants, vegetables, gardening tips, and nature care, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nature Nurture Hub, your home for year-round garden inspiration. Let's keep growing together.